for the wealthy, successful, money-making traders. This is your trader's friend. Thank you for joining me for another video. Guys, I'm so glad you can be here with me. Before you have the Euro USD on the 1 minute time frame. And as we scroll through the videos, at the tip top, you're going to see two sales that I put in pretty close to the end of the market day. Got distracted. I was playing chicken with the market, trying for like a pip or 2 pips or whatever, and got distracted and ended up being the market closed on me. So the good thing is I have this um, USD JPY. Sorry about that, on the 1 minute time frame that I still have as well. So I have that one. I'm looking for, I think it's about 130 pips on each one of those. So that one is still running. So if worst comes to worst, if I open this and the Euro USD is not really favorable, then I can close this USD JPY and cover that one as well. So let's take a look at the market that I was looking at this morning. So this morning I got into the market before 7:30, which worked out wonderfully for me. So I was waiting for the pullback down here this morning. I bought, and I'm sure that's where I bought like the 2 pairs, and we got another pullback. But I was looking for buy opportunities. I was hoping to come back, and let's take a look at what it looked like when I was looking at it. So yeah, so that's more of what it was looking like when I was looking at it. So I was looking for price to come back to this 200 period SMA. So that's what I was waiting on. I was waiting for that good pullback in the market so that I could buy. And at the time, this is what it looked like. Got the good pullback, got a buy-in, got another buy-in, and before I knew it, bam, the market was off to the races. So once we got this candle, I knew that we were pretty much in pip heaven. We got a good little pullback, and you can see that the market continued to move. Now, we got to this place up here, and I was making notes as I was going through the market so that at the end of the day, I could come back and make this video. But you can see that we got this really strong candle at the end of this little bitty price action. The reason this was significant for me is because we'd had this good long run up. And I'm thinking, oh, we're going to just chop for a while. No, guys, we chopped for like 2.5 hours. I missed so many opportunities, but I was scared to get out because I thought if I got out, the market was just going to explode upward on me and I would miss the move. So I ended up just staying in my trades and staying in my trades and holding on to them and like, yeah. So that was actually, that's pretty much my only regret for today. Playing chicken with the market probably was not that smart either. So here you have this time where we're shaking the bears out because after you get this kind of price action, you know that there are some people who are either looking to scalp or they're looking for the market to reverse, especially with this being on the Friday. So we're in this long channel of bear shakeout and you get this biggest dip. So this biggest dip, the reason that I marked this is because this is where I drew the support level. So this is a dip that is lower than the previous dip. So I figured this is probably going to be the support, and it ended up being the support. The next thing we note is we are making higher lows. And any minute, guys, while this is going on live, I'm looking for price to explode out of here and just give me all kind of new pips all over again. And we're still in the process of just shaking bears out. But if you're paying attention to the chart, what you note is we are starting to just make higher lows. And then we get to the to the point where price is just hanging out near this resistance. Why did I make this resistance? I made this resistance because This was the time that we got this really large candle, so that's what I made resistance. And then I just knew we were going to get into chop. And I figured maybe about 30 minutes, maybe 45 worth of chop, but it ended up being like 2.5 hours. So at this point, I'm looking for a good pullback and a buy option. Why? Because we got right back up in this same area, a little bit higher though. We got a we got this engulf and we got this lower high. But remember, this isn't a real reversal. This is a lower high that's really close together. So I'm looking for a good pullback to buy, and I actually did end up buying in there, but I got distracted and did not get out on this beautiful candle. So this is a sale that I was showing you, and I'll and show you end of the day where I tried to just scalp a few pips because that's about when I got back into the market. So look at this really, really large candle. These are the candles that you should be suspicious of when a trend, especially if it's been going for a little while. And I know you're looking at this and you're thinking, oh, that's like 20 minutes worth of price action or whatever. But on the 1 minute time frame, for me, it's a little while. So once price has been moving in a particular direction for a while, and then you get a really huge run up or down, then you're starting to look for either a pullback or a choppy market most of the time. And this is where the really good pullback came in. I was hoping that this pullback came down to the 200 SMA again. It did not. So I ended up having to buy in there. And when you see, if you want to take a look at the actual buy positions at the end of the video, you can, because I put up those trades as well, the actual trades. And so you can see we got this huge dip, and it looks like we're going to the downside completely, and price is just kind of hanging out there for a long, long, long time. So once we got up here, and see, you can see where I thought I had this really, really, really good shorting opportunity. So we got up here. Look at the size of this candle. I'm looking to short. We got this candle. It's like, woohoo, I'm definitely going to make money. It didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Look at the size of this candle. It says to me, oh, pull back, yay, yay, pull back. No, it was not a pullback. So price actually hung up here and at the end of the market, and actually I left just knowing that I was going to hit the take profit. No, the spread got to be so big at the end of the day. By the time I got back, the market had closed with a really huge spread. So I had my actual take profit at 109.29, and you can see that it hit, but the spread was so big I ended up getting closed out there. But guys, I want to remind you, oh, before I remind you, let's take a look at those actual trades that I promised to show you. I needed to explain something else to you. So I know that you are looking at the initial place that I got in, and the take profit is like right in there. But initially, I did not put in a particular take profit until later. So as you can see, initially um, I was in profit, but I'm thinking, I can get more pips. But we came up here and started hanging around, and I was like, okay, so I will put in at 109.29. And you can see that wasn't that many pips to ask for. So that's how it is that I didn't get the pips right there, because I did not have a take profit at that time. These are the actual trades that I took and closed today. I want to remind you that you can absolutely do this. You can be successful at Forex. Have an amazing weekend.